G'day folks at home. Today we're talking about the Samyang 18mm 2.8. I bought this lens for a couple of reasons. Mainly I was going to do some real estate videos and real estate photography, but I'm going to blog with it too and do some vlogging. So it's going to be quite a useful lens. And I've taken it to a wedding already, so everything in this video will actually be from the Samyang 18mm. And today we're just doing a bit of vlogging at Bronte Beach. Check this out, eh? Look at that. Lila, where's Lila? There she is. And look at the beach we have today. It's getting warmer. My initial thoughts are it's good, it's wide, it's pretty much distortion free, but I used it on another video. I used it on the K&F tripod video that I just made, and the autofocus actually lost me once or twice, so that's concerning. So if it's a mission critical shot, switch to manual or just make sure you got it in the bag, check your shot. Anyway, less talking today, more shooting. Let's go for a walk, eh? All right, let's do it. Lila, hey. It's quite a touristy walk, as you can see. And there's a storm coming. Look, there's a storm coming. Storm coming, buddy. Storm coming, buddy. Yeah. I'm not gimbaling. I'm on a tripod stand that comes with my gimbal. And is that stable enough? And I'm not on the active stab, just the normal stab. Lila, go like this. Hello, hello. The flippy screen's pointing the wrong way, so everyone's watching what I'm doing. Flip it back. Having a flippy screen for the first time on my Sony, that's exciting, but I keep getting tempted to look at that and not in the lens. You want to talk to the people at home. You want to connect through the lens. So how's the autofocus? My shutter is on 1 on 1,000 because there's just a polarizing filter on the front. Get those, look at those clouds in the sky, eh? Just to get a bit of drama. Hey, I want to do a little experiment. Coming for a walk, Lila? I really want to compare so I'm on the Sony a7S3 and I want to compare settings. I'm on a setting that's only 75 megabits per second. It's the a7siii HS 4K 50p. It's the 420 10-bit. And what I want to check is, you know, if you get your shot right, this is fine, except I'm zebraing a little bit on my shoulders there. Is that just as good as the 150 megabits per second with the same numbers otherwise? So it's just like a higher bit rate. You want to help me check this? Because I want the smaller one to be good, because then I can send people files much faster with my new NBN connection, which is really not that fast. So this is 75 megabits per second, and we'll switch to 150, ready? Is that better? 150 megabits per second. I think it only really makes a difference if you put lots of movement in the shot. And if I think about it, I'm always trying to be smooth with the camera or locking it off. A bit of gimbal or whatever. So this is 150, is that better? Does Lila look better in 150 megabits per second? What do you think, hey? I'll do the rest of this video in 150. We'll compare the two on the computer. Hey Lila, am I ruining your walk, your Bondi to Bronte walk by doing a vlog? It's okay. I'm sorry. It's for science. So like I said, everything in this video is going to be from the Samyang 18mm 2.8. I did a shot of a bride reading a letter before the ceremony. And normally I wouldn't use a lens like this, but we were in a hurry. We were just about to go out the door. She remembered she had the letter and she wanted to read it quickly, and all I had was this lens. So I did it. And I know that a wide lens can distort the face a little bit, right? So I tried to put it in the center, I think, so it wouldn't distort too much. I think that turned out all right. But I wouldn't do that if I had some time. I'd whack on the 35mm. But looking at it on the computer afterwards, it wasn't that offensive. It was actually all right. think if you have a mousy face and a pointy nose and you have this wide lens, it might make it even more mousy. But she was pretty, so that always helps. All right, where are we now? We've walked from Bronte past the cemetery. Oh, we're in the Coogee. Oh, I know where we are. We're at Coogee Bowls. Lila, there's a cliff there. Have a look. I've done a wedding there too. Man, are my stories boring? I've done a wedding in there. Oh, sorry, it's Clovelly Bowling Club.
Do one for the camera.
Yeah. Oh. No pressure, no pressure. That's a good one.
I'm hoping she stays on the outside.
Go, son. It's a bit heavy.
Hold.
Slow down.
Hold.
Hit it or something. Oh, son.
Flux.
Vamos.
Take it easy.
See ya. Yeah, there's a cool little cliff through here. Hold the camera steady. I'm not using my eye, I'm using the tripod hand and my other hand on the side of the camera. I think that's pretty steady. Not even using active stabe. Lila. Scary? God damn! That's an impressive jump. You could bring your enemies here for a chat and fight to the death. Knowing my luck, I wouldn't even survive a jump like that. I'll just be horribly disfigured. There's fitness people being all fit. How's the autofocus going, eh? Better still have me. We're on auto white, just standard, and we're on my Cine 2 and movie setting, which I've been using for years, but now everyone's using it thanks to Gerald Undone. Cine 2 and movie was my secret. It's a perfect wedding picture profile. Here we are. And I'm too bright. Let's turn it down a little bit. Here we are. The cliffs of Clovelly. So many bodies are down there. So many bodies, Lila, are down in that cliff, yet to be discovered. Hello. Hello, Ralph. Hey, 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 hey. Lila, why don't you pat the doggy? Oh, is the racket for the dog?
Yeah.
Good idea, actually. Maybe not in the bush, though. You'll be here for ages, eh? Let's keep going for a walk. Lila, are you keeping up? Is it choosing you or me? I'm in zone. It has to go past my head. Whoa, what's out here? There we are. This is better. There's less shit in the way of the shot. Man. So what they'll do here is they'll wait for about 5 more people to jump off and kill themselves before they make a barrier. Because that's how shit gets done. Someone has to die. Lila, give us a pose. Yeah. Since I'm filming this in 50p, I could slow this down, but it's a bit far away. Those waves are a bit far away. Actually, while I'm here on the edge of this cliff, I'll just show you what I set my polarizer to. So we'll spin that away, see how the sky got brighter. So I was just using it to find that magic balance. Generally, if the sky darkens like that, that means we're pretty much perpendicular to most of the reflected rays. So that should also iron out some of the reflections you get off cars and roads and stuff like that. Yeah. Circular polarizer, as if you didn't know about that. But if you didn't know, then it's quite nice to have, even if you just have that. And then you bump the shutter, and then after you bump the shutter up, you have to ignore people telling you that that is wrong. This is our last little bit of walk, I think. So what do you reckon? How did the Samyang 18mm perform? I'm sure it's sharp enough. I think there was this one Sony ambassador, I think it was Mark Gaylor, did a little list of what lenses are the sharpest. Mind you, make sure you keep that distinction between good and sharp, and mostly that's not mutually exclusive. Usually a sharp lens is good, but this lens, I think he rated it still very good, in the very good category. And even if he didn't, I was going to argue that this lens is still good, because we're on a 4K sensor. We're on the a7S3, and we don't want to sharpen the bejesus out of everything, do we? So, in my books, the only gripe I had was that losing focus every now and then. But what do you guys think at home, eh? Sunlight. Yes, bake myself in sunlight. That rock looks like a giant whale. Anyway, that's it. Pretty happy with it. Well done, Samyang, making these native lenses for us. Don't have to adapt anything. And the autofocus is pretty damn good. I've got sunnies on, right? And I can see the little square on my eye telling me that's in focus on the screen. Hell yeah. So Samyang 18mm for the win. Real estate, vlogging, and some wedding shots, some gimbal shots. Anyway, let's get out of here. Thanks for coming along. Actually, she invited me along on a walk and I'm ruining it by vlogging the hell out of it. Let's get the hell on, eh? I'll see you on the next video. All right, say bye.
Walked in darkness, my home was the night.
Yeah, I'll give him the smouldering look.
My life showed me
Hey Lila,
light.
objects in lens are closer than they appear. Yeah, can I get a fist bump? All right, daddy jokes. Want to get the hell out of here? All right, let's go.
The grace that never ends.
If you die, Lila, would you want to be buried here? Because you get prime real estate.
The joy, so vibrant, your love is where I found my life in. You glow in my heart.
I love these Magnum Ferraris.
You glow in my heart.
That's what I call them. 80s Ferrari.
You glow in my heart.
What is it? 328. Of course it is.